I'm starting off with this. Don't know if you guys can see it, but it says T1D looks like me. And that is true. Type 1 diabetes does look like me. I'm posting today because I'm sure those of you who follow my Facebook page saw that I had a difficult test last night. So a good friend, or I'm sorry, a now good friend, reached out to me because she was having a very hard time dealing with the complications she's been going through because of being a type 1 diabetic. So to reach out to her, I had to go back to my dark place. And that was hard. I know I have this sense of pride and accomplishment because I'm a type 1, but it did not come easily. So I wanted to share my story with you guys. I was pretty much in her same boots, diagnosed type 1 due to how late it was when I was diagnosed. I should have been diagnosed in 8th grade. I wasn't diagnosed till my senior year of high school. So it went untreated for that long. And I did encounter diabetic neuropathy or nerve damage in my legs and feet that eventually cost me the ability to walk. But I regained it and everything. But that was much later. That was a year later. I was on so much medication. I remember the day I did contemplate ending it all. I remember counting how many pills I was taking every day. And I remember counting how many pills was in my prescription bottles. And I remember saying I didn't want to do it anymore. It was a lot. I was only 17 at the time. And I remember my mom, her hair was falling out because she was dealing with the daughter who was going through so much so quickly. And I felt like a burden, and I didn't want to be a burden anymore. And I remember thinking about just taking all the pills and letting that be it and no longer being a problem to everybody and things like that. It was a dark moment for me. But I went to sleep that night, and I remember telling myself that if I woke up the next morning, it means that what I'm meant to do has not been accomplished yet, that there is still a purpose for me, that there is still a reason that I'm here and I'm going through everything I'm going through. And I woke up. I woke up the next morning, and I woke up, and that was kind of something. If you believe in God, it was God. If you don't, I mean, it was something telling me my purpose is not done. You know, I still have more to do. I still have more to accomplish. And from that moment on, I had a different approach to diabetes. I had a different outlook. I had a different stance. And next thing I know, slowly but surely, I regained the ability to walk again. Slowly but surely, my A1Cs came down from 27 approximately to 6.5 now. It took years. 18 years as a type 1. It took years. It was not accomplished overnight. And now I can say I'm proud. Now I can say I'm a badass. Now I can say I've learned so much. I share this story because I know a lot of us, we go through this a lot more than we probably want to admit. And I just want you guys to know you're not alone. Reach out to someone, talk to someone. Just don't let the darkness win. You have so much light in you. You have so much more that you can do and that you will accomplish in spite of this disease. Don't let it win. Be stronger. and be proud. You're here today, so you've already done so much more than you thought you could. Don't ever forget that. Type 1 die badass over here. Very proud of it, and we should stand together and stay proud. Bye, guys.